Hello everyone and welcome to our new setup here at HQ here as we bring you Canton Varsity Basketball, the girls variety here at Masciarelli Gymnasium here in Canton, Massachusetts. I'm Kevin Prake along with Charlie Cohen here at this great matchup here, an early bird special here at 3:30 as we're getting ready to go here, Charlie.
It's good. It's going to be a good one. The last game was a 15-point game, 42 points combined in the fourth quarter, so could be high scoring, could be low scoring, we don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be the Canton Bulldogs versus the Stoughton Black Knights. Girls varsity basketball here at the gymnasium downstairs, and it's going to be we always say it's a good one, but in this day and age, everything is good when you get to play a sport in these times.
We saw a good game last night with Canton and North Attleboro. Came down to the last shot, and Canton prevailed, so can they go back-to-back Canton sports? We'll see.
Yeah, the girls team with the win over Stoughton last night as well. Canton sweeping their games, having the boys hockey team win as well in the varsity action. And we're getting ready to go down to the field here, and this would be a good one. We'll go down with the starters here for Stoughton, with being Mackenzie Manning, Jess Madalena, Kate Dowling, Camille Furman, and Vanessa Philemon. And then, Charlie, you got the Canton side, right?
Yeah, for Canton, Sydney Gallery, Kayla Albert, Merce Steffier, Kiara Sudi, and Faye Gallery will be your starters. And we'll see how it plays out. We have about 3 seconds until the buzzer goes off, signaling the game.
And there it goes. And we're getting ready for some action here on a Tuesday afternoon. So big doings here as we're bringing you the second day of our week-long of coverage on Canton Athletics. They have a doubleheader for you tomorrow with girls varsity hockey at 4 p.m. against King Philip, and then back here at 7 with boys varsity basketball against Foxborough as I think the game is about underway here. And it's going to be a good one as we have 7 games in 5 days. This is the third one of those games. And this is going to be quite the game here. We'll see. We're not really sure what we're going to get, as Charlie alluded to. The teams are going back and forth. Stoughton played one of their 2 games back. This game was postponed once, so they didn't want to postpone it again due to the weather here. So it's been something else. They really want to get this game in.
All sports today were canceled after 5 o'clock, so Canton lucky to get this game in at 3:30, and we have a game right now.
Yeah, absolutely. It should be a good one. The Bulldogs coming off that win. And it looks like they're going to inbound it here. Is that Angie Elias? Looks like she started this game. Apologies there. And Marissa Steffier taking this ball up.
It looks like a whole different starting group today. And 3-pointer, that's Faye Gallery right off the bat. And here comes Stoughton on the fast break. Early bucket. 3-2 already.
That's more than Stoughton scored in the first quarter in the last game. They were held to only 8 points in the half. In the first half, those points scored in the second quarter. So, in theory, Stoughton's already doing better than they did yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Back and forth they go. Here is number 3, Vanessa. Coming out of the gate, and it looks like the Bulldogs steal right there. And they're going to go back and forth. Looks like Cerruti.
And she's fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2.
There are 2 Kiaras in this game. There's Kiara Cerruti, who's at the line right now. But then there's also number 5, Kiara Scardina for the Black Knights. The shot from Cerruti nails it right there. Looks like Kayla Albert is pointing the 14 today, as opposed to the 34.
And she makes both of them. 5-2 Bulldog lead with about a minute done.
Being quick pace so far. And then, almost a steal by the Bulldogs, and then Cerruti cleans it up. And is going to get this one
And looks like Albert will go to the line for 2.
Kayla Albert, one of the senior captains here. Made a big impact on this game. Not just this game, but on the season. That one hits the front of the rim. No good. Now, there was no technical foul. They are just trying to limit congestion, so that is why you saw nobody at the outsides of the charity stripe there.
And she knocks down the second one. Kenton with a strong day from the free throw line starting, 3 for 4.
Hey, that's 75% as Camille Furman.
Good steal there by Marissa, but Stoughton gets right back.
Nice rebound. Oh, try to do the Patrick Mahomes style pass, but I think we got a jump ball there.
Yeah, no, they're going to call it travel. Looks like it'll be Kenton's ball. Possession error will stay with Stoughton, that means.
And with that possession error, there is no jump ball. There's the coin toss. So that the person who doesn't win the team that doesn't win the coin toss gets the possession error, and that was a nice.
Deep, too, yeah. Good rebound there by Kayla.
Ooh, the nice pass to Cerruti. Cerruti with the shot. Cerruti, one of the top scorers in the whole Hockomock League, along with 2 of her teammates, the Gallery sisters. And there'll be second chance for the Black Knights. And Kate Bulger into this one, wearing the number 22. Manning having the ball right now.
Good pressure there by Steffier. Stoughton driving. Reach and foul by Steffier on the ground. 5:55 left, 6-2 Bulldog lead.
This game brought to you by the Canton Athletics Booster Club here on Canton Community Television. Comcast 12, Verizon 41, Verizon HD 2143, and on CantonCommunityTV.org.
And another foul by Steffier on the ground.
It's unusual. She doesn't typically get these many fouls here. And it looks like there's some substitutions inbound. 23 coming in for 22.
Yeah, number 13, Micaiah Singleton Rivera. She's checked into the game. She led the team, Stoughton, in points last game.
Yeah, she had a big 13. And in comes Faye. And
Good pass there by Steffier.
so she had the 2 reach-ins, but she makes up for it with 2 points. And
And that'll be a reach and foul by Angie Elias. A lot of fouls so far for Canton.
a lot. It's been 3 for Canton, 2 for Stoughton. We had 5:32 left to go in this one. And that means in the first quarter here, Stoughton trying to get the ball to the open woman. And we'll see big defense there from Miss Albert. And the layup just a little bit short.
And here comes Steffier the other way.
A fast break, and she's going to dribble through the legs, trying to get things going here. And then back down. Cerruti with the missed jumper. And the Bulldogs looking to get this one going here. In terms of defense, like they've been doing like they did last game, too, in their game last night on the road at Stoughton.
And very far over the backboard.
Seems like it's a very messy. It's about as messy in this game as it is outside right now where all the snow going
Yeah,
on.
a lot of turnovers so far. Bulldogs with a 6-point lead. Nearing the halfway point in this first quarter.
And the shot goes up, and it'll be off the post, and the shot from the free throw line, no good. Another attempt.
That was number 23, Kate Downey with the 3-pointer.
One of the senior captains. Had multiple chances there. It looks like we're going to have a foul. And looks like Kayla Albert's going to go to the line here. Now, why did they rub their hands against the bottom of their shoes?
I think it's just get the stickiness off, get all the wetness from probably just people walking outside, inside. Just make it sticky so you can accelerate, turn corners faster.
There you go. The more you know. 8-5 your score. Canton leading by 3. Kayla winds up and sinks the second one.
Shooting 50% from the free throw line today. Sorry, 2 for 4. Oh,
And
good steal there. That was Carly Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald into the game. Cerruti gets the ball in her hand. But
Kiara Cerruti was swarmed there by 4 defenders.
well, when you're ranked as one of the top 10 people to watch in the varsity girls basketball, I would think, just like we saw George Ladd getting.
Yeah, he was swarmed. He only dropped 12 points, so Canton defense really put up with him.
And he is the second top scorer in
And
all of varsity basketball for
Good
boys.
bucket there from Kiara Cerruti, grabbing her 6th point of the night. And good play there again. Who did hit off last? Looks like Stoughton.
11-5 your score, 3:47 left to go in this first quarter. Samaya De Silva into the game for the Bulldogs. Cerruti with the shot, and she sinks it.
She's hot to start off this night.
It might be cold outside, but it's heating up in here. And Faye Gallery trying to guard here. She runs past all the defenders, does the Black Knight, but then recovered by Carly Fitzgerald. And the handoff there, 3-ball.
Got it.
Nobody was near her.
Yeah, that's Faye Gallery again.
17-5 your score so far in this one.
Yeah, dominant performance from Ken so far. It's a little bit of a sloppy game, but they're putting the ball in the back of the net and really just making plays.
Yeah, it's not sloppy on one side, it's sloppy on both sides here with the Bulldogs, and also just starting to take advantage of that, getting those steals towards the end there, taking momentum. And it's going to be an interesting one here between these two teams. The Bulldogs out of the running for the Davenport here, but hey, they got a win last night, and I'm sure that they would love to get a win here today after the brutal loss to OA and then coming back into Easton, and then the overtime game we had here last time.
Yeah, how fall sports worked was by a record you got put into a tournament to win the Hawk. So if it's the same for the winter, I'm not sure about that, but I don't know. But if it's the same with the winter, they're playing for a seed right now, and the more games you win, the better your seed gets, and they can end up playing Stoughton again, or they can end up playing OA, who beat them by 40. So it really just, I think that's what it comes down to at this point.
Absolutely, Canton being 4-4 in the division, 4-5 overall. What Charlie is talking about, if it happens, the 4-4 in the division is what's going to matter. Canton being 3rd place in the Davenport division, Stoughton being in I believe the 5th position. And we're back underway here. Bulldogs stolen.
Good steal there.
Gallery.
Samaya for 3. Missed it.
She fakes the net, but she misses the shot.
Oh, good steal there. That's Faye. Can't
Bulldogs.
quite get it. Oh, over the back foul by Annie Hoban. It's a nice play by her, though.
Oh, Annie Hoban's getting into the game. Don't think we've seen her much this season.
We see Ken running a press. It's clearly working. They're forcing a lot of turnovers.
And that has been the name of the game, like we've talked about so often. You got to capitalize on these turnovers. Stop those second chance opportunities with just under 3 minutes left to go.
And another steal.
It's like they're fighting over something like real valuable, and in this game it's the basketball. They looked like Fitzgerald ripped it out of her hands.
And that'll be jump ball, Stoughton possession arrow. So Ken will get it next time. Running man-to-man, or should I say woman-to-woman?
Well, Kate Downey looking to get this one in here, inbounds it, gets it over to her teammate, Makaya.
And another foul called. It's the 9th foul of the night. Early into the game, 2:49 left in the first quarter. Bulldogs up 12.
There is a lot of fouls, but they're split evenly. Canton just got their 5th and Stoughton got their 4th. So if there's a silver lining in the fouls, is that they're equal in terms of that respect.
And Carl Fitzgerald grabs the rebound. Trying to make a fast break. Good. Galleries. Pass is tipped for a turnover.
into the hands of Kate Dowling.
Another steal. Faye Gallery's just tossing her hand out there and it's hitting the ball.
So Rudy, not enough on it.
And jump ball will go Canton's way.
I don't think we have seen it all this year that the entire team go up against one person like they did just there.
Yeah, the only time we ever saw it was George Ladd last night.
We saw 4 people, but we never saw the whole team. So, and a great steal there for the Black Knights. The Meadowmen trying to get something going. Trying to swing momentum in there and the swing right there.
Looks like it's not. Kiara throws it off against the Stoughton defender, and it'll stay Kenton's ball. Just over 2 minutes left. First quarter.
Refs figuring out what's to do here. So Rudy gets it over to Faye Gallery. Or, excuse me, Carly gets it to Faye. So Maya, the ball's rolling on the ground.
And another jump ball. This will be Stoughton's. 1:56 left. A lot of jump balls so far this game. We've seen this before with girls' game.
Yeah, maybe some snow got on the ball on the way here. But that's definitely been the case.
And Canton running with a 12-man lineup, it looks like. Everyone's getting in. As we see Hoban, DeGraw, De Silva, Hong, and Carl Fitzgerald in there as an and one by number 11, Mackenzie Manning.
Yeah. Both teams have 12 players on their roster. One might think that because of the game last night, Canton is playing the other half of the roster to get this one in the win column here.
Sydney Gallery is the only person. Oh, Sydney Gallery and Maya Mahoney are the only 2 people that haven't been in the game yet.
And then back to Annie Hoban. Hoban, the standout from her days on the soccer team earlier this fall. A lot of her teammates from there on this one. And the Bulldogs looking to keep their leads as it's 17-8 with 1:21 left to go in the first quarter. And back and forth. De Silva with the pick. And she's going to dribble this one up the court. And Fitzgerald with the bounce pass. Gets it over to Hong. Hong with 11 seconds. 9 on the shot clock.
Good pass there. And Fitzgerald travels. Canton yet to score in the last 3 minutes.
They haven't scored, but it looks like only 3 points have been scored for the Black Knights, so.
Yeah, 4 points, right? Because they got an and one and then another free throw, I'm pretty sure.
You're right. That's why you keep the stats and not me. And it goes back and forth here between Kate Downey.
And that's a tip, Joe, right there. Vanessa Philemon. 4th point of the game.
And that's big there. It is number 21 getting the playing time here. DeGraw sends it over to Hong. And long 2.
Opens off. 7-point lead for the Bulldogs. 10 seconds left in the first quarter.
Vanessa trying to get the layup.
She chucks it up. Stone gets it right back.
And
that'll be end of first quarter. Bulldogs with a 17-10 lead over the Stoughton Black Knights. And the 3-ball has really been effective for the Bulldogs in the first quarter.
yeah, and we've seen Kiera Cerruti really knocking down a lot of these shots. She's been a real team player, getting those rebounds and assists throughout most of the season. But in this one, she is laying claim to her time being on the top scorers list with a variety of points here. And the Bulldogs getting everybody involved here, Charlie. It's been a good game.
Yeah, they've played 9 people so far. We haven't seen Sydney Gallery. I don't know if she's out today or if she just wants some rest because she played a lot last game. But She hasn't been in. I'm assuming we're going to see her later in the game if this game gets closer. It's a 7-point game, so it's definitely not out of reach for the Black Knights, but Canton just seems like the better team so far.
Yeah, but as we've seen throughout the season, you got to play that full game. And we even saw it last night, and even in the girls' game last night, it took them 3 quarters to really get the offense going. So the Bulldogs having almost as many points as they did in one half, in 1 quarter tonight. So the offenses are really gelling on this one so far and getting everything off and running. As the Bulldogs won the game last night 51-35 and are looking to get 2 straight wins, which is not something that's happened often this season.
Yeah, we've seen like back-to-back from the Bulldogs, so to get ahead, they have another game this week, this Friday. It'll be on Canton Community Television against North Attleboro. That'll be a dogfight. North Attleboro is a good team, and we'll see what happens. But they got to focus on this game first. They got to be Stoughton. You can't underestimate anyone because that's how a team makes an upset.
Well, absolutely. That's what you're really gonna do. You got to play like today is the last one, and that is very important. I want to bring up something that the motto for the Black Knights is actually an acronym called PRIDE, basically personal responsibility and doing excellent. So in your case, if Canton was to underestimate the Black Knights, they could easily run away with this game.
That's always what happens. You underestimate the team, and like Virginia, UMBC, March Madness, just Virginia was like, oh, we're the best team in the country. UMBC is one of the worst, and they beat them. That's all that needs to happen. It's all mindset.
Absolutely. And we'll see if the Bulldogs and the Black Knights get their minds right as we go back onto the field of play with the start of the second quarter here.
And I don't know who scored there.
Well, it's a Canton point.
Looks like I'm gonna give the point to Silva. If it wasn't her, I'm sorry whoever it was, but it looked good on her stat sheet.
There we go. And De Silva guarding number 45, Alyssa Edwards. Edwards now with the ball, kicks it out.
Alyssa Edwards is a freshman.
Yeah, she's the only freshman on the squad. The only freshman on either team. 3 seconds on the clock.
Deep 3. I remember. Oh, down Arda. I remember last year, Kate Downey went off against the Bulldogs for like 20 points, and she played really well. I remember.
Well, there you go. That might be leading to her captain status here, or there is there before, but that's going to be a big deal.
That's a timeout. Bulldogs up 19-10, 7:13 left in the second quarter. So much game left to be played. Just can't, as we were saying during the break, you can't underestimate Stoughton.
No, absolutely not. In this game being brought to you by the Canton Athletics Booster Club here on Canton Community Television, Comcast 12, Verizon 41, or live streaming on CantonCommunityTV.org.
Kevin, do you know if this is the last week of action?
I believe so. If the schedule holds up, this is the last week of action with the 7 games in 5 days.
Interesting, because I bet you it goes a little more for playoffs, so we might have some more games on Canton Community Television but I bet you all the teams will make the playoffs. The boys I think they're close to 500. Girls, if they win this game, they're above 500. So we're going to see some good games. Yeah,
the play it's happened. The last game for the girls team is actually, I believe, on Saturday in an away game. The team's going to go back out to the court here as the Bulldogs lead by 9, 7:13 left to go in this first half. Hung taking the ball up the court. And hits it on over. And then back.
Annie Hoban's blocked. Good pass there.
Then back to DeGraw.
Play is fouled on the floor.
The floor has had fouls all year long. It's a really dirty play.
Yeah, and that's a 6th foul for both teams. Both teams are in the bonus, that means. 12 fouls in this first half already.
Steffier back into the game. Gets it over to De Silva. De Silva making her way through. Deep 2.
That's air ball. That looks like that was number 21, Talia DeGraw.
A lot of contested shots here. A lot of them not making it too far. And the Bulldogs gonna try to take it to the middleman here. And no matter if you're in a Knights outfit, it doesn't matter what gender you are or what you identify as. So the Knights trying to make something happen here and going back and forth. Ford trying to motor her way through. And into the hands of number 11 Manning with the shot.
And just in and out. Here comes Silva. Trying to make a big heel pass and hits Tobin's foot. Silva gets the ball back. Can't cash in for two.
And then back to DeGraw, who gets it to De Silva. Second chance for De Silva is no good, and the team's going to go back and forth.
Again, having trouble scoring so far in this second quarter.
5:32 left to go in this first half. The shot is up and no good.
There's been 2 points so far this quarter.
And the third chance opportunity is not going to happen as the Bulldogs running away with it. And the layup is in.
That's DeGraw. For two. I think she plays track too. We could see it there. She's really quick.
She's running up there as number 21 scores the 21st point for the Bulldogs. And that speed is obviously, like you said, is going to be a huge factor coming into this one, as it looks like we're going to have.
And a whole new group for the Bulldogs.
And there is Maya Mahoney, number 45. So, like you said, the only person not on the court at all yet so far is Sydney Gallery. And I'm sure even if Gallery just needs a rest, she works almost every single game the full time. So I'm sure she'll enjoy the one night off if that is the case.
And that's a travel there by number 20. Is that the same number 20 that went off in the freshman game or JV game a couple days ago?
That's a good question.
I'd have to go check it out. It's tough to see with all the masks on and everything.
Yeah, it does make it hard to see who it is, but it ensures that we get to play these games here, or that they get to play these games. We get to sit back here.
Oh, you can't give Cerruti that shot. Oh, she airballs him.
Well, she made it into the hands of her opponent, not the way she was going for it.
And Stoughton yet to score about halfway into the second quarter.
And then number 2.
And a travel. A lot of travels, a lot of turnovers so far. It's
been a slushy type affair here, like you're getting water and ice. Although the Black Knights didn't have to travel very far.
Oh, Gallery, that's a great shot. Fake pass and just pulled up for three. That's her 9th point of the game.
Big play there from one of the top scorers in the Hockomock League.
And it's unbelievable because time flies during the school year as there's another turnover. It's already February break tomorrow. I mean, next week.
Yeah, it is quite interesting. Then we're going to have fall 2 sports. So you got your football, your volleyball, your cheerleading.
Yeah, and then next thing you know, we'll be in the spring. Lacrosse, baseball. I don't know what else. Oh, I think volleyball is in fall 2 as well.
Yeah, so it's going to be quite the interesting story here. Stay with us as we'll bring you this action and hopefully some more down the road here.
And that's number 22, Kate Bulger with the 2.
And the Bulldogs pulling up there with number 20. And the shot, no good there.
She was standing out of bounds.
And the team's going to have this one go in. Inbounded by the Black Knights, hands it over to Makaya Singleton Rivera, and Rivera will take it up. The court with the shot up and no good. A lot of fast breaks and a lot of layups here, Charlie.
Yeah, a lot of turnovers. Well, it has to be close to 20 turnovers combined so far. Just bad overthrowing passes, steals, just everything.
And the Bulldogs having double the points of their opponents here. Like Charlie mentioned, there's 6 fouls on each team. 3:33 left to go in this first half.
Good steal there by Gallery, and who did it hit last? Looks like it hit her backhand first. Last. 3:26 left. Bulldogs up 24-12.
In this early bird special between two crosstown rivals. They've been going at each other in team action for nearly a century. So, big things gonna happen here. And the Cerruti with the shot, and she's gonna be.
Yeah, she's fouled there.
The play didn't look like it was destined to go very far. Everybody was kind of tied up. Like one of those like two-legged race where they tie your legs together.
Yeah, that means Kiara's going to go to the free throw line, though, because it is a 1-on-1 now with 3:08 left. Bulldog with a 12-point lead. Feels like they've been staying at a 12-point lead the entire game.
Consistency is your friend.
This is the first one. Good rebound by Kayla Albert.
Cerruti is getting tough block here. Looks like some sort of press. And Cerruti, wide open. She'll drain the second one.
She's having a good game so far. That is her 12th point.
Big there for number 13.
Oh, good play there. Calvert hit her foot on the way back.
Incoming Alyssa Edwards.
Good
And
steal there by Gallery.
Gallery sends it over to her teammate. And she's going to find her way out. Cerruti pulls up.
Oh. Free ball's good.
She may not have gotten that free throw attempt, but she's hit the last 3 points.
Yeah, she's 15 in the first half so far. Oh, and a block there with authority.
She's had 15 in the half so far, and I believe she averages around 14 points a game.
Yeah, she's having a good game. This will definitely help the All-Star hopes. If there even is All-Stars this year. There has to be, right?
I don't think there's a game, but they might be like named
Yeah, I
All-Stars,
think-
yeah.
And Maya Mahoney is fouled.
So she'll go to the line here. Did you catch the Madden All-Star game there for the football team?
No, I didn't happen to catch it. I'm a big Madden player myself, though. We have a little franchise mode going.
Oh.
Me and my friends. It's really fun.
And the team's going to go back and forth here. Mahoney with the first miss. And is going to get the second attempt here from the charity stripe.
Missed them both. About 2 minutes left in this second quarter and first half. Bulldogs up 18 now. They went on a little bit of a run. That'll help them out.
Oh, absolutely. And the
Good
ball's going
steal.
to...
Almost steal.
And the big shot with literal effect. But the rebound is in.
Oh, God. That was in and out. That's Mackenzie Manning. And a steal there.
And cross country. And it's like the ball is like made of butter or something.
Yeah,
it just keeps slipping.
Yeah. And subs for the Bulldogs. Only one. Looks like Maya Mahoney's going to be subbed out for Angie Elias. They are getting everyone in, even someone that isn't even on the roster.
Hey, there you go. And not on the roster we have here, but she takes a shot. Oh!
It's a jump ball.
The classic get the ball stuck between the net and the backboard.
Yeah, it's a classic, isn't it?
Yeah, I remember we were... Oh,
Hey,
pretend.
second was 3. I don't know.
I was calling games at college, and across the way, they had to get a broomstick to get the ball out from the stuck position there, so everything halted. This was when it was safe to not wear a mask and anything, and they just pushed the broomstick up there.
Good pass there. Kale Albert inside.
A little too
There we-
far.
1 minute left in the first half.
30-14 your score. And that one will be out on the Bulldogs. And we'll take it up the court here. 44.7 seconds left, Charlie. What do you think that's going to happen?
I definitely think Bulldogs need to stop and then come back and score. Then they'll feel confident going to the second half because 15 points is too close for their liking. And there's 32 seconds left in the second quarter. Bulldogs got the ball. Looks like that was a jump ball.
And Gallery will take this one up. Sends it on over. Back. Top of the key. Oof. Went to the side and then a little swish. Put the Bulldogs up by
19.
33-14 your score. Running down the last part of the first half here. 33-16. And this shot, open off the rim, but gets her own rebound.
And the end of the first half, Bulldogs 33, Stoughton Black Knights 16, and the story of the game so far is the two stars, Kiara Cerruti and Faye Gallery, running the game, both in double digits right now. One, Kiara Cerruti with 15 and Faye Gallery with 12. And Faye Gallery's all of her points are off three. She has 4 threes right now.
And she's just been hitting them like nobody's business. And Cerruti, you would say that she is sort of not had the production. On the stat sheet, she has been able to get all the points, but it doesn't look like it through the game.
Yeah,
right here.
That's what they call sneaky points right there.
Yeah, it's been interesting, but there's nothing sneaky about this one tonight. She is showing why she's one of the best players in the league.
Yeah, definitely. And then we're going to go over to the Stoughton side. They're having trouble just turning over the ball, but they have some production. They have some players who are just buzzing by the Canton defenders and getting layups up. They're just not really falling right now. That's why they're down 17.
Absolutely. The Bulldogs all too familiar with the shots not falling. Mm-hmm. So Kate Downey and Mackenzie Manning probably being two of the main scorers there for the Bulldogs, or for the Black Knights there, as the half times have been trimmed down to just a interval for the quarter here. So a lot of short halftime here. And the Bulldogs looking to keep their lead up here as they go into another game later this week, as we have 7 games in 5 days, this being the third game, bringing you a double feature tomorrow. But for tonight, it's been like you said, the story of the Bulldogs just capitalizing on whatever opportunities come their way.
Yeah, they've made their shots and they're running a bigger lineup than they usually do. We haven't seen Sydney Gallery yet. I'm hoping it's not for injury, but we don't know. She could just be resting this game. Some people, I was talking about this with my Hog friends. Would it be a good play if you know you're not going to get in, you're not going to get as many minutes because you feel like you need to rest for another game, to just not play at all and isolate from your team just in case someone gets COVID?
I mean, Sydney Gallery plays like almost every minute of every game. So if she gets one game off, I don't see that as a problem. That's probably a good idea what you're talking about there. And also, I'm sure that Maya Mahoney, Annie Hoban are not going to be opposed to playing any minutes here, as we're getting ready to go back for the start of the third quarter. But Sydney Gallery is like one of the stars of this team, and if she gets the night off, she has definitely earned it.
And 15, I'm pretty sure it's Emily McCabe. She played a couple games ago. This is her second game on Varsity. At home, at least.
Emma McCabe plays like 8 different sports.
Yeah.
And whatever sport she's playing, I think this, her third or something. She also does gymnastics. She played in the fall. She does everything.
Does she play gymnastics?
She did do gymnastics, actually.
When?
The past season, just this past season, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when they had gymnastics, it was remote, and she was one of the gymnasts.
Oh.
She's actually been doing it for a number of years.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and again, she just plays every sport. You almost always see her on the roster there, and bounce through the legs. And into the hands of Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gives it over. Or that's not Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald.
Yeah, it was Fitzgerald. Number 4.
And the team switch sides, so the Black Knight's going to take this one up here.
And we got 7 minutes left, just over 7 minutes left in this third quarter.
Yeah, and this game brought to you by the Canton Athletics Booster Club here on Canton Community Television. And the layup opportunity, almost, but not to be. Hoban tracing down the floor. The layups just aren't really falling today.
Yeah, it's very inconsistent for the Bulldogs so far. As a hard foul by Canton sends Stoughton to the line for 2 free throws. First foul of the quarter. It's weird seeing the fouls reset. That's actually Carl Fitzgerald's 3rd foul. That's something to watch out for.
Well, absolutely. And she'll bounce it a couple times. Lines it up. In and out. Those are always tough to go by.
And this is number 22, Kate Bulger at the line. Junior. 2 Bulger sisters on the team. Brooke, who's a senior, and I'm assuming they're sisters.
Yeah, we don't know. We've been over this. But and it's never safe to assume. Like, it's never safe to assume you got this game in hand here.
Yep.
And then back and forth. Bulldogs go back to Hoban. Hoban with the 3 off the mark. Rebound Bulldogs.
I don't think Gallery's dressed today. Because there's a lot of people that aren't usually on the varsity roster. I don't know who number 3 is.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was tripping me up earlier. That there's a 3 on the Bulldogs roster today.
Yeah, I don't know who number 3 is. So we've seen 3 people that aren't usually on the roster. So I'd assume she's not on the bench. I'll go check a little later, but.
I thought it was 2. I thought that we had Emma McCabe here.
Emily, yeah, and then her.
Number 20 with the shot there, sinks it.
3.
Well, I'm sure the Bulldogs are happy to have him, as they're up by 19. 3 ball all alone. She might not have made those free throw attempts, but she nails that 3.
She made 1.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh, she must have made the second one. I was focused on the first one. And the Bulldogs passing this one around.
Here's the mysterious number 3.
And we apologize. As the Black Knights, the Black Knights not up by a score of nearly 100. The Bulldogs leading 38-20 here in the third quarter.
Yeah.
And the Bulldogs going to go to the line here with Carly Fitzgerald shooting. Misses. That ball will be out on her. So it looks like Stoughton's going to take this ball here. And the Black Knight's going to take this one, looking for the first inbound of the game here, or just in this session. Only 3 fouls so far, unlike the first half here.
Yeah, I actually just saw the bench, and I didn't see Sydney Galley over there. She might not be dressed today. It looks like it.
Well, I'm sure she could use the day off. And
Oh, yeah. And a foul there. That'll be number 45, Alyssa Edwards, going to the free throw line. She's a freshman.
all of the grades are represented. 9 through 12 are on the Stoughton roster here.
And this is the first one.
And they'll come in here. Everybody's got their masks on. Doesn't matter who you are. If you're in the building, you must wear a mask at all times. There are designated places for the athletes, the student athletes, to get a mask break, but that's only because they're the ones running around. Nobody else is allowed those.
And that's going to be a double dribble right there. Yeah, definitely by Anna Hoban.
Now, it's been a great game here for the Bulldogs. The Black Knights still, it's a little bit of a long shot, but they're not out of it completely yet. There's still a good chunk of time left to go here. 5:23 left to go in this third quarter.
And that foul is going to send Stoughton to the free throw line once again. That'll be number 11, Mackenzie Manning.
Mackenzie Manning with the pink shoes. One of the senior captains here for the Meadowmen.
First one's off right.
Everybody, there's only 4 people allowed on the sides there. You know, we mentioned that the Bulldogs might have a few different people. You can only have 15 people on your roster at any given time, injured or otherwise. In each, the bench, in air quotes, is just individual folding chairs 6 feet apart. So,
Deep three, got it.
big one there for the Bulldogs, putting their lead up to...
Is that number 20 again?
I don't know, but the Bulldogs are up by 20. It might have been...
No, it's 15.
It was Annie Hoban.
I don't think that's Annie Hoban. Annie Hoban's 12. I think that's Emily McCabe.
There's so many we don't typically call them.
Yeah.
It's great to see them in the action here, as...
And she gets a steal. So earning that 15 jersey right now.
Oh, absolutely.
And travel there. I think that's on number 3.
We apologize for this as we figure this out with you here. The Bulldogs up 20, and the score at the end of the day is what will matter in the history books, but getting to be able to play here.
Oh,
with the
good block there. That was Talia DeGraw.
In the...
Oh, Emma McCabe with another steal.
But then picked out of the air for the Black Knights.
Oh, steal there by Talia DeGraw.
And then back and forth.
And one. She's had a game for herself, going for her 5th point.
Hey, there you go. That's always good. The number on the back of her jersey is the number the Black Knights have for points, that being the number 21. The shot off the rim.
And De Silva gets the rebound.
Looks like Han Hong into the game. Number 2.
Along with Annie Hoban, Talia DeGraw, Emily McCabe, and Samaya De Silva.
And we can confirm it is Annie Hoban this time, wearing the number 12.
Yep. We can indeed confirm that.
Here, and this broadcast brought to you by the Canton Athletics Booster Club here on Canton Community Television, where Stoughton taking the ball up. Even if you're in Stoughton, you can see it on cantoncommunitytv.org. Go to the student station. Picked up by Hoban. Big play there with the block. Deflection, rather.
It's a foul by Stoughton. Looks like number 13, Micaiah Singleton Rivera. 43-21, Bulldog lead with 3:41 left in the third quarter.
Big things happening. Oh, over the shot. De Silva, even though she's knocked down, is still playing a vital role there. Getting the ball off to her teammate. DeGraw to De Silva. De Silva.
She's fouled. Going to the free throw line for 2.
Looks like she's got the multicolored kicks here tonight.
And she makes the first one.
Rolls right in.
And we haven't seen the big 3 so far this game. So far the second half, I should say.
Oh, yeah. That is right. Missing Cerruti and either one of the Galder sisters.
Yeah, usually it's one of them in the game the entire time. Like either one of the 3 are playing the entire game, and we haven't seen that this game at all. 23 deep 3, got it.
Big one there from Downey. 45-24 your score. Bulldogs lead. 3:13 left to go in the third. And back and forth. here with the Bulldogs. Up by 21.
Oh, good pass there.
Pass to 15, then back to DeGraw. DeGraw's jumper is no good.
I think that was number 45, Maya Mahoney, actually.
We're all messed up today. And we apologize to all the families of these athletes.
We don't have rosters. It's a weird game, a lot of snow on the ground. I hope the roads are okay. I hope it's easy to drive home.
Well, absolutely. We do have rosters that just not as accurate as they usually are.
Yeah, and we're not on the court, so we can't see, like, any people. We can't ask the coach for rosters.
So, apologize to the families there. So it looks like Cerruti's back into the game. So there's one of the big three. (45-24) your score. The Bulldogs up by the 21-point margin. 2:31 left to go in the third. The Black Knights still trying to stay within striking distance here. And they're going to go in and around. And gets that one up with the shot clock at 2. And then up and no good. Up.
Oh, good pass there by De Silva, taken down by Cerruti for 2.
And Cerruti with the second chance and gets it.
She's racking up the points, even though she hasn't been in the entire second half.
And those are the big points there. Bulldogs leading 47-24. Under 2 minutes left to go in the third. And the dribble happening by number 23, Kate Downey.
Looks like it hits Kiara's leg. Backcourt violation.
And the team's going to go back and forth here. Now, she could have just let that one roll out, but she was hyper-aggressive in making sure she could get an opportunity for her team. Marissa Steferi checking into the game. There are two sophomore guards wearing the number 10. Steferi being one of them, and then Shayla Ford being
another
the
foul
other.
by Stoughton.
Foul trouble starting to return again.
Yeah, it looks like it was actually called a double dribble with 1:36 left in this third quarter.
Limited fans in attendance, only direct relatives of the Canton Stars, the Canton student athletes allowed. Not even allowed until like 15 minutes before game starts into the Masciarelli Gymnasium. And then up and in.
Yep, that's number 3. Vanessa Philmont, her 6th point of the night.
Big one there. And Steferi gets it over to Cerruti. Cerruti with the deep 3. Rolls off.
We're under a minute left.
Vanessa gets the rebound, hands it off. And the Black Knights from Stoughton. Oh, nobody there. She tried to hand it off to
Foul call on Cerruti. Looks like it'll be a reach-in on Kate Bulger.
Now, Mackenzie Manning and Shayla Ford both played on the varsity soccer team. Manning was a captain on the soccer team in the fall and is a captain then and a captain now. And it looks like there's a big play happening. 13, not been able to get it. De Silva hands it off. And then Cerruti trying to get the layup. Those layups just haven't been working recently for anybody.
Yeah, it's not falling on either side. We haven't seen many points.
And kiss the glass, but that's about it.
And no more shot clock as Stoughton will go to the free throw line for 2. 24 seconds left in this third quarter. Bulldogs with a commanding 21-point lead.
And it looks like Philemon is going to go to the line here. Vanessa trying to score some points for her team. Off to the side. Put a line up here. Camille Furman going to try to inbound for her team. Mahoney and De Silva for the Bulldogs.
And hits the backboard and goes in.
Cutting that lead down to 20. The Bulldogs taking this one up. And trying to get this one going forward. Towards the basket, the Bulldogs, De Silva hands it off. Gets it over to Mahoney. Mahoney's blocked, but then back to her. Shot from...
Oh, in and out. Oh, Silva, she's going to take the three. And it's air ball, and as time expires in the third quarter, Bulldogs up 47-27 to the Stoughton Black Knights. And seems like it's only 20, but it does seem like this game's out of reach for the Stoughton Black Knights.
It seems that way, but the fourth quarter was an explosion of points. Last time these two teams played, there was 42 points combined in the fourth quarter in yesterday's game. So a lot could still change. We saw with the Bulldogs last night, they almost lost their 21-point lead.
Yeah.
So that was the big thing. Charlie Cohen here on the other side, and I'm Kevin Prake, Saeed on the camera. And having a good night for you. Or a good afternoon, I should say. We're so used to doing night games.
Yeah, it's the first afternoon game. 3:30 game time was a little weird. It was foreign to me, honestly. Got out of school, came right over here, got prepared. It's different, definitely, but I could get used to it, definitely. Nothing wrong with it, no problems.
It's kind of nice. You get home, it's not immediately 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So that's nice. And we got the third game of three. This is the third game. We have 4 more this week. So 7 games in 5 days. We had boys varsity hockey and varsity basketball last night. Tomorrow, important, tomorrow we have girls varsity hockey at 4 o'clock on Canton Community Television, and then followed by boys varsity basketball against Foxborough. So big things happening here. Double feature tomorrow on Canton Community Television, Verizon 41, Comcast 12, or Verizon HD 2001-43. Or on Canton Community Television, cantoncommunitytv.org. So you can catch all that action. And of course, this is brought to you by the Canton Athletics Booster Club. And as they're winding down the start here to the fourth quarter, is there anything Stoughton can do to get back into this, Charlie?
Make shots, less turnovers. The reason they're down so much is turnovers. They're turning the ball over 1 out of every 3 times they get the ball, and then Canton will take it back, score points, and now it's a 20-point lead for the Bulldogs. So I definitely think it's going to be useful for them now that 3 of Canton's starters just aren't playing that all this second half. But we'll see how it goes. Canton might need to be forced to put their starters in.
Yeah, absolutely. Then you say they're not playing, but they certainly have made an impact. I think they and Kiara make up half the Bulldogs' points as we're getting ready for the last quarter here. Well, we just mentioned them, Cerruti and Gallery into the game.
Mm-hmm. And Faye Gallery's slept out of her hands.
And Steferi looking to inbound this one. It's going to be blocked by Mackenzie Manning. Who's leading the Black Knights in points there?
It will be, looks like Vanessa Philemon with 7.
Gallery.
Yep, Philemon has 7.
Oh, there you go. So
Was that Faye Gallery right there?
it looked like Faye Gallery with the layup. This one went in, unlike most of them for both teams.
Gallery with 14 right now. 14 in about 7 minutes. Pretty impressive.
That's no joke. It looks like a foul on Canton. 49-27 your score. Just into the fourth and final quarter. Ball over the head. The Bulldogs will steal it. Steferi wanted to make sure she didn't touch it, but it'll go into the Black Knights' hands. And in comes Stoughton.
Foul on the floor. That looks like it'll be on number 15, Emily McCabe. 7-11 left in the game. 7-11, good convenience store, huh?
I was just going to think that. Always go down there in 7-Eleven. And
What do you get? Free slushies?
yeah, you get like a free small Slurpee or whatever.
Oh, it's pretty
Yeah.
cool. I don't think I've ever done it. I got to do it during the summer.
Yeah.
This cold drink.
Yeah, it's nice, and they have everything set up for you. It's pretty nice already.
That's a good marketing trick, though. Get
Yeah.
them to buy some slushies. Next thing you know, you're buying a candy bar and a soda.
Yeah, because the slush machines are in the back of the store, so you have to go through the whole store.
Yeah, it's like at Jordan's Furniture when you go through the huge thing and then it dumps you out right in front of the furniture and you're like, now I gotta buy furniture.
Oh, absolutely. And the
That was Steffier with the 2.
big shot there from Steffier. And the big 3 ball is off the mark.
Foul there on the Black Knights. That'll make Canton into the bonus. Should be, at least.
It looks like it there. Stoughton's got 6 fouls.
Oh, it's only their 6th. Oh, yeah, that means they won't be in the bonus. They're on the bonus now, though.
And back to De Silva. And then over to Faye. Faye getting away from the wall of Knights. And the Knights take it up the court. It looks like Manning is going to take this one. With 51-28, your score here in the 4th quarter. 6:16 left to go in this one. Bulldogs trying to go 5-4. And the Black Knights searching for their 2nd win of the year.
Yeah, tough start for Stoughton. Not many games to recover, but it's the COVID season. Not as many games. It's tough.
Their only win was against Sharon, and after this game, Sharon's next up, so.
Fake Gallery, great move there. Getting to the rim. It's her 16th point of the game.
Big doings there. She's got half her jersey number.
Another foul there by the Bulldogs. Looks like it'll be on Emily McCabe once again.
And the Bulldogs going to go in.
Three new players checking for the Bulldogs.
Manning with the shot and then off the mark. It seems like a lot of the Stoughton free throw attempts are hitting that same spot. Cerruti looking inbound. Got a plethora of points here tonight. And then still hustling. Even towards the end of this game. That's what you need to see. Cerruti.
And she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for 2. Canton extended this lead to a 25-point lead with 5:35 left in this 4th quarter. Dash game, dash second half. Cerruti knocks down the first one.
Making it look easy. Check in there for the Black Knights.
It's for her 19th point of the game. Trying to get into the 20s.
Why not? She averages 14 a game, so.
Good fight by number 3 there.
Big job. Oh, and the chuck down the court.
Oh, good steal there by Cerruti.
And she was at the line, so she ran the entire length before that pass was happened, then stole it again.
Oh, it's
Oh, and
steal,
then back.
It's a steal fest.
My
Cerruti goes to
goodness.
20, and she gets it.
She may not make the free throw attempt, but she always follows it up with more points.
Yeah. Five minutes left in this game. Bulldogs with a 28-point lead. It's got out of hand, huh?
A little bit, but the Black Knights still looking to get some points on the board. Maybe they try out like Evie Lamb, or I think she's actually the only one that hasn't really been in, or we haven't really talked about one of the junior captain, Jess Medellina, for the Black Knights. And then going back over are those same Knights, and airball number 3, very aggressive, is Fillmore.
And that'll be Cerruti going back to the free throw line. She's padding her stats now.
Hey, she figures, hey, I'm one of the top scorers in the league. I might as well act like it.
Yeah.
So, showing that big thing now. Looks like she's rocking the blue socks here tonight.
Pretty sure I have blue socks on too.
Oh, well, there you go. I think I actually do too. We all have blue socks on.
Yeah, I have Timberlands on with ankle socks. Didn't really think it through when I left my house, but definitely not a good decision.
Yeah, at least you got the protection from the snow, though.
Yeah, it's really coming down out there. I haven't seen it. There's no windows in this room, but she makes both of them. 22 for Cerruti, but outside, I bet you it's bad. It has to be at least 5 inches right now, right?
That's what I heard. That's what I heard the forecast was going to be.
It can't be good. I'll tell you that much. I'll check the weather right now.
As the Bulldogs trying to stop the Black Knights here.
Oh yeah, it's snow until about like 6. That's
quite some time.
Yeah.
Manning taking this ball up.
I mean, we're definitely having school tomorrow. I'm assuming, right? I want to have school tomorrow. Then we get to announce the boys' varsity game at 7 o'clock on Canton Community Television against Foxborough.
Yeah, absolutely. And then right before that is the girls' varsity game, hockey,
Yep.
at 4 p.m. versus King Philip. So
Yeah, Kent looking for their redemption against Foxborough. They had a tough loss against them in their last game.
that one was a completely different game. Bulldogs looking almost for like redemption week, almost trying to pick up those wins when they matter most.
I was just so impressed with how the Bulldogs played against the boys' team played against the North Attleboro
That
team. It
still boggles my mind. How
Yeah,
good
they looked
played
like
yesterday.
they looked like a different team out there. They were playing unbelievably.
It was
Great defense, great offense. There, very few turnovers. Looked
very
really
few
good.
fouls too.
And missed shot by number 3.
It's like you said, there's a big steal there. They played the first few quarters almost perfectly. last
Yeah,
night.
they could compete with anyone like that. Not saying they're bad the rest of the year, but I mean that they just stood out. That
They absolutely stood out. And the Bulldogs standing out now. 3:30 left to go, 20-point lead, but the Black Knights are at the line.
this is Kiara Scardina.
Scardina with the miss.
Second Kiara to score in this game if she makes this.
She gets one of these.
The other Kiara has a hefty amount of points though.
Almost.
Both.
Well, she'll get the attempts in the book there.
Yeah.
And looks like Cerruti is probably closing in on a double-double there with the over 10 points, and I'm sure she's getting close on those 10 rebounds.
Yeah, she's not in the game right now. I bet you she's out for the rest of the game. I'd be surprised if they'd risk an injury.
And in there, and the ball keeps worming out.
Fitzgerald off the glass and right into number 45, Alyssa Edwards, freshman.
Freshman on the varsity. That's when you know you're
Getting
good.
serious minutes.
That's when you know you're good there. Mention up there the forward.
And looks like a leg check. Moving pick, maybe? Yeah, it's a moving pick by number 3, Vanessa Philemon.
9 fouls on each side here for both squads. Bulldogs with a hefty lead. 2:46 left to go in this one. And this game brought to you by the Canton Athletics Booster Club.
Oh, Mahoney drops first points of the year.
Hey, big deal for her. And I'm sure she loves being on the court. Above all else, they just want to play this game. And for Stoughton, this game almost didn't happen. This game was not postponed a second time due to the weather there. And they're happy to get this one in and into the mysterious number 20's hands.
No, I think number 20 is the freshman. I think that's the freshman that played really well in that other game.
Oh, you're right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
she-
remember she had that big highlight. I think it was against North Attleboro.
Yeah.
Actually.
I'm not 100% sure what her name is, but she's really good. And won by Talia DeGraw there.
That's what
Putting together herself a good night here.
Yeah, absolutely. McGraw really a force to be reckoned with. A junior, like most of this roster for the Bulldogs. I believe there's 7 juniors.
For all the families out there that are watching that we're not saying their kids' names, we'll get an updated roster next game. We'll do our research.
We'll make sure. And rolls in almost.
That go in?
I don't think so. I don't believe in one.
I have no idea.
It just adds to the mystery of the game here.
Yeah. Looked like it hit the rim and I didn't know if it went in or out.
I think it rolled off, would be my guess. But people like mystery boxes, so they love this game. And then back to Bulldogs, getting this one. Number 3, hands it off. The big shot,
Deep 2.
no good.
Oh, Angela Elias with the steal goes right into her hands.
Angie Elias, the senior captain.
Mahoney trigger happy, gets another 3.
Hey, if he keeps working, why not? 65-28. Your score. 1:24 left to go in this one. 19 fouls. And a plethora before that.
And it'll go Canton's way. 65-28 Bulldog lead.
And the Bulldogs looking to close this one out and get a second win here tonight. A rare back-to-back victories here, 2 nights in a row. Sure, they're happy about that. Nice spin move there by DeGraw, getting past her defender. Mahoney gets it on inside. The shot is in.
Number 3. We still don't know who that is, but she did get on the board today.
We promise we will have everybody's name in the next game coming up on Friday when they face the North Attleboro Red Rocketeers. We started this week against NHS, and we'll end this week against NAHS. Under a minute here to go in this one. The Bulldogs lead quite hefty, 67-28. Trying to get this one into the higher amounts.
Oh, she's fouled. Number 3. There you go.
They have a chance for the 40-point lead here. The Bulldogs, but they do know what it's like to be on the opposite side of this.
Oh, they definitely do.
When they had that game against Oliver Ames.
Yeah, it'll make you stay humble. Those games humble you, and they come back and play a good game like this.
They have been almost a different team since then. So, and it was actually a very similar score, actually. I think it was 71-32 was the end of that one. We're almost at that point this game, too. So maybe it will give Stoughton a motivation, as you put it, to continue.
Yeah, they have a big game against Sharon coming up.
Sharon's the team they beat, so maybe they can pull it out again. I believe that game is...
3-pointer by Stoughton airballed. And there's freshman Alyssa Edwards getting on the board for the first time tonight. 4 seconds left. They'll dribble the clock out. Bulldogs, 68. Stoughton Black Knights, 30. Canton advances to 5-4 in the division for this year. 5-5 overall. And I think they're prepared. They have North Attleboro on Friday, and what do you think? You think they're ready?
I think they're ready. They're gonna get some rest in between there. They have the rest of the week to rest up and also have their practice. But I think they're ready for that rematch. I believe they won because they had the game in North Attleboro where was earlier. And Annie Hoban was in that game where the Bulldogs won that one. So, but I'm sure that they're ready to continue to prosper.
Yeah, we got Canton Boys Varsity playing tomorrow night against Foxborough. Make sure to tune in at 7 p.m.
7 p.m. Foxborough, and then the game before that is the girls varsity hockey team at 4 p.m. versus King Philip. So that will play before that. The double feature here, 7 games in 5 days, Canton Community Television. And it was a wild one. You saw Kiara Cerruti playing like she's one of the top scorers. And she is, and she acted like it tonight. Faye Gallery, obviously with an immense amount of points. But then on the side of the Black Knights, you do have Kate Downey and then Vanessa Philemon, along with Mackenzie Manning. All of them being great in this one, Charlie.
Yeah, and happy to have you here.
It's been a great night, and we'd like to thank you to Saeed, myself, Charlie, and the producer in the back. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow as we have games all week. Girls varsity hockey tomorrow at 4 and boys varsity basketball at 7. Your final score, the Bulldogs win 68-30.